What does this march mean to you?
It means that my husband's name will not be forgotten, that his life mattered, that we get justice not only for him but for all them other mothers and wives and sons and daughters, and I still have 2 sons to raise in this country that I worry about every single day.
We are not here to play big shot. We're here to win. Give the brothers and sisters, the young folk from Ferguson a hand.
Ultimately, we have been out here. We have been out here in Ferguson and D.C. and New York, and we started this uprising.
They came and spoke to try to calm us down and to tell us to go inside and go home, and brought into the mainstream media message of people looting when that really was not the case. And so when they realized that we weren't going anywhere, that's when they stood up and realized that we aren't playing. This is a real revolution. This is a real movement. And so you want to be on the right side of history. So what they did was, they used their platforms they had built for many, many years, being talking heads on MSNBC or whatever. They have a different platform than we do. And so I really wanted to see, we came with genuine intention to see whose voices they would elevate. And then when I saw that there wasn't anyone from Ferguson speaking other than the parents, the people that had been out there protesting and the organizers weren't going to have a chance to speak, we kept being dismissed. And so I said, okay, stand behind me and follow me. We're going to shut it down like we always do.
So the Obama administration has used a surrogate, and the surrogate is obviously Reverend Al Sharpton, to help corral that kind of energy and those kinds of issues back into the political system where those kinds of passions can die an unnatural death.
The whole system was built to protect those with economic power. The whole concept of race was built to divide us as a people so that we wouldn't come together, unite, and stand against the system. Those that want to keep the system in power are the 1% who have the money. So you trace white supremacy, racism, you trace it all back to capitalism. You destroy capitalism, you can destroy the system.
Definitely need that because our money matters. What we have to understand is we can shut this whole country down with just taking back the money we spend.
And I think what we saw this morning was this young cadre of young leaders out of Ferguson saying it's not going to be that way anymore. We know we've cried too much. Our sorrow is too deep. We've lost our brothers and our fathers.
Of course, we know that's not an issue with just Erdogan. That's not an issue with just black and white. It's an issue of fairness. And we have a lot of people living under the poverty line of all ethnicities. And I think that corporate greed has a lot to do with it. Corporations who don't want to give a fair living. So sometimes, if I can't make a fair living, it may lead me to either work more jobs so now I'm not home for my children like I want to be. I may have to have a side job and things like that. So the minimum wage needs to be addressed. I think Congress should pass it. I think it's hard to pass something that doesn't affect you. So we have congressmen and senators making the wage that they make. It's kind of hard to empathize with people if you never feel their pain.